Good afternoon and welcome to Options Tenor. It is Wednesday, FOMC day, 3:12 p.m. Thank you for joining us. We're going to go straight into it. We have SPX on multiple time frames. We're going to go down to the 65-minute. I do think we had ourselves a top. We thought we were near the top anyway, and we eked out a couple more, but NASDAQ is not going to make a new high here, which I said that in the other videos. I thought that the NASDAQ would start leading us to the downside, and it appears that it's doing so. And so with the strength just coming in on SPX and just eking out, or SPY, whatever you choose to look at, ES is another one. It eked out another high, but ES did not make a new high yesterday, although SPY and SPX did. So that gave us kind of a hint that we still had to eke out a new high in ES, or else it'd be a truncated fifth wave at the top there. But let's go ahead and start off with the monthly time frame. At SPX, we did not make a new all-time high. We were just making new highs in the recent realm here. We're starting to make a bullish crossover, so that's where we have to keep the bull scenario in our minds. This line, there is no divergence yet because we didn't make a new high. I was just kind of showing this that if we do have the bullish scenario, that we would look for this to be a, okay. Think we're back in action. Look for this to be a divergent high if this were to make a new high here. So looking at the RSI, we're already in overbought territory and we're just making that cross there. So that is kind of a warning shot, but it also does say that there's some strength in the market here. But we're on the monthly time frame. Let's move down and see if we can learn a little bit extra information from the lower time frame. Okay, on the weekly, we're looking at a couple of things here. After this downtrend breakout, we've been moving since then to the upside in a fairly trendy way. So got across that 8 EMA, held on it all through all of these candles. So that was a very bullish run. We're still above that, so technically the trend is still up. Now the indicators that we have to be careful because we're getting reversal candles. For last week, even though we peaked above, we're not staying above that high there. Now our histogram is starting to lead to the downside in the MACD, so we should be looking for some sort of cross inevitably. Now, in that we need that confirmation for that crossover, but we do have on the RSI, we have divergence here, and I put the down arrow because that is a sell signal on last week's candle, and we're just we don't have much energy left, and we're doing the same thing on this week's candle. Now up here on the stochastic, this is the slow stochastic, we're looking at the a crossover pretty soon here. We're getting weak. We have the divergence. You have the highs, the price action. That's what I mean by divergence. If you're new to trading, we have a divergence when you have a high in price and then you're making higher highs in a price action. But in the indicators, you have the high and you're making lower highs in price action. So that gives us a signal that the trend is bound to change. So that's what we're looking for right now. Let's go to the daily. I did add the slow stochastic. I'm used to using that on the hourly time frame during my daytime market analysis and trading. So yeah, just to let you know. Let's go daily. Trend is our friend, and so you get to see it's a little bit more of a quicker indicator for me. Now I drew this line up here as a downtrend because I thought the high was back here. Let me zoom in a little bit. I thought we made a high here, and well, we did make a high here, and we rejected off. So that's why I drew this line, and now we're rejecting off of that downtrend line again. So we have again highs. See the highs here, making new highs, and the indicators making lower highs. Same thing with the RSI. We have a new sell signal right here because we made new high on this daily candle. So there's another sell signal here. And same thing with the slow stochastic. Now, what do we look for on these MACDs? I do have videos on the MACD and the RSI individually, but what we're looking for is that crossover. You see this histogram? We're right here, which says we're neutral. We don't have any red bars yet crossing over. That would be if we close down today, like what looks like we are. Tomorrow, we'll probably have that nice histogram on the red side here, indicating that we had our crossover. The